Hey everybody, Chris here. We're going to be taking a look at Dogecoin's bull market targets in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We have a recovery in the crypto market overnight. Dogecoin showing up very well. A lot of good news coming out of the Bitcoin conference as well. We're going to cover that in more detail on our live stream. That's going to be starting at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Join in on the live stream. Not only do we cover the day's news, update on charts and price action, but also we have our AMA, our Friday AMA, Ask Me Anything. We have a lot of fun with that as well, and maybe another magic 8-ball question. So join in on the live stream, but first, look, we've got green in the crypto market right now, but it's just a recovery. We've already been much higher already this cycle, but where are we going coming forward once we hit the real bull market? Because we're not there yet. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here looking at the Dogecoin chart, and we're just starting right at 13 cents right now, which of course is my end of July price prediction still. That was from the beginning of the month, but it's looking very bullish right now, and that we could see this weekend a big jump in the price of Doge following Bitcoin with the Bitcoin conference. But again, that's more for the live stream to talk about right now. Looking at this recovery that we had overnight, a big dip last night. Doge was down here just around 12 cents. There was a lot of liquidations going on, long liquidations. We had Bitcoin dropping all the way down here to 64,400, and ETH, of course, was the big drop because of those that ETF selling out of Grayscale that we had predicted, 3,090 for ETH. And so overnight there were these big liquidations. There was one ETH liquidation here of $2.76 million of one ETH trade, and the biggest overall was a Bitcoin liquidation order of $9.56 million on OKX. One trade liquidated on the drop. So no wonder they were dropping the prices. But look, we've had recovery not only in ETH, but we've had Bitcoin recover back up over 67,000. And of course, Doge is coming right back up to 13 cents overall. A lot of green in the crypto market. Doge up 4%, Bonk 4.4, Bitcoin 4.8, and here's Jasmy up over 10%. And Jasmy hadn't really dropped as much as others, so Jasmy looking good as well. So we'll be talking more about this in the live stream, but what we're going to get to now is, look, this was a bear trap. Classic bear trap. We had momentum building. We had this, good sentiments. We were feeling good about ourselves, and this bear trap that we've been in actually since late March. This has been a big bear trap, and hopefully you did not get shaken out and are dancing to some groovy tunes, because we're about to have renewed optimism and then the FOMO and euphoria. This is what is coming, guys. It's what is coming. Look what Plan B says. It says this is where the fun begins. We're just recovering back to the levels that we were in 2021. Again, time and time again, we have seen on these 4-year cycles, big runs up, and we're ready for the 2024 into 2025 run up on Bitcoin. That is coming. Titan of Crypto says, look, the Bitcoin surge is ahead. Hash ribbons indicator flashed a buy signal on the daily chart, now showing a buy signal on the 5-day chart. Out of the 8 past occurrences, this has resulted in a massive pump. So there's the buy signal, and we are ready for the move up for Bitcoin, which a lot of people talking about $100,000 a Bitcoin. Will Bitcoin stop there, or will it continue up to 150 or higher? Once the FOMO kicks in, again, once we get into this FOMO range, that's when prices accelerate up. And Gel says, look, on total altcoins, the market cap successfully reclaiming key support area, Preparations are being finalized. Second leg of the cycle is approaching fast. What's been keeping altcoins down, actually, in this accumulation period has been ETH. That's right, ETH. ETH is the second largest cryptocurrency still by market cap, and when ETH doesn't perform well, altcoins overall don't perform well. Even though there are some individual smaller market cap alts that are doing well, ETH kind of holds the whole thing down, which leaves, of course, to the Bitcoin dominance still going up. That may be coming to an end, though, because we do know that on the ETH chart, we've had the selling based on those grayscale ETF outflows, but there are so many other inflows going in, eventually they are going to overtake the grayscale outflows, and ETH is going to take off in price, just like we saw with Bitcoin last January into February. It's setting up for ETH to do the same exact thing. So what does this mean? It means Bitcoin ascent above $100,000 will come rapidly. So that is coming for Bitcoin, of course, but ETH. ETH is going to be the key to sparking the alt season. The altcoin rally is going to come with ETH. And then we've got Doge as well. Doge is going to hit its peak when? It's going to be after Bitcoin hits its peak somewhere around 100K, then Doge could reach $1. That's right. That $1, the FOMO is going to kick in. Doge is going to move, and it will move without actually having its own catalyst somewhat. But then if Elon does do something with Doge at that same time, that's where the big Doge spike comes in and it outperforms everything. What does that look like? It's a meme coin supercycle. Doge could explode up to 1,500%. That's right, 1,500% for Doge. I still believe we're in a meme coin supercycle. We'll see Doge send to $1 to $2. History just says we most likely have a little bit of time left to prepare for it before it happens. That's right. Dogecoin could reach a new all-time high according to historical trends. And that's what we're looking at with this shopping cart right here, right? Like, get your Doge into your shopping cart now, because that time is coming. And this is Kaleo, and here's Kaleo's post here. This is what he's looking at. Again, 4-year cycles. We've been talking about this 2016 into 2017, 2020 into 2021, and now here we are in 2024, and we're chopping around just like we did in 2020, just like we did in 2016. And 2016, there wasn't a lot of volume of trading in Dogecoin back then. But we can look at what happened in 2020. And yes, there were some big downward movements in the price of Doge back in 2020 before the big spike up. So Kaleo says, for those of you who say Doge is boring, well, for the most part, you're right. You know, out of its 10 years existence, 9.5 of it has been trending sideways or down. But that other year, that's when the pumps happen. These short windows are when Doge pumps. And you got to have your Doge bags all packed up when those Doge pumps happen. Again, the duration it's moved sideways since the last all-time high within a similar range to previous 2 sideways ranges prior to breaking out. So we are looking for this breakout coming. As one says, once Bitcoin hits 100K, that's when you're going to see the Doge breakout. It could be, and I've always been talking about the fall. I mean, we're still in the summertime. It's still July. I know some of you are thinking, total bearish thoughts of, Doge continuing to drop, which we could still see another dip happen. But it's all building up to this big run up. We have other news like Litecoin and Dogecoin having the largest number of individual wallets out of all wallets in crypto. So it's a lot of smaller investors right now that are Litecoin and Dogecoin in numbers of wallets that have coins in them. And once that FOMO kicks in, the word is going to get out about Doge, and we're going to have a big influx like we saw late 2020 and then into 2021. And what does that look like? Again, we look at Ali's charts, 4-year cycles. We had these wedges happen. The wedge for now, again, we're in this chop period. Yes, we had a dip. Coming out of that dip again, looking for a leg up over $1. And then the second leg will be up over $2. Dogecoin is playing the same pattern we've seen before, consolidates in a descending triangle, sees a 140% to 230% rally, and then retraces 50 to 60% before entering a bull run. So now we just wait. Yes, we need to be patient for this, but the big Dogecoin bull market for Doge will be coming, and we know what our sights are set at for the big run up. For now, yes, we're getting out of last night's dip, and I know some of you getting a little scared, getting a little shaken out maybe. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's coming. Time to buy the dips. We're in a pullback in a larger bull market on the 4-year cycle. So join in on the live stream at 4 o'clock Friday. We'll be talking more about this and where the price action is today and what's up with ETH, of course. We'll be watching that. And, of course, good things coming out of the Bitcoin conference. Give the video a like. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these price targets and what's your price target. And we'll see you next time.